Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
All right, the final Qlympics coming up after Gorillas. You've asked for it. You've demanded it. You've talked about it. You guys, this was your recommendation that we do burpees to see how many burpees we can do in a row. Now, we all just fairly tested burpees.
You okay?
I did one, and I'm out of breath.
Here's the crazy thing is 12 minutes from now, we have Green Day lounge passes to give away, which includes tickets to Wrigley Field.
Yes.
That's at 9 o'clock.
Right.
Where, what are we going to do, Brian?
We're going to play 2 songs in a row. You sit and enjoy the first song, and then when second song hits, that's when you call 312-591-8300. I'm out of breath, right? That's what I'm worried about.
Well, that's what I'm saying is that I'm going to have to answer phones. You're going to have to set up this contest. We're going to be dying.
Well,
We're going to be dying when we
there'll-
play Green Day.
There'll be one song in between before we do the Green Day song. So let's say Gil's going to talk right here, do his headlines. We'll play one song. Then we'll do the burpees. I don't think it's going to last very long. And then we'll play one more song, and then we'll do Green Day songs.
I think we have to all do them at the same time.
I agree. Just whoever.
Just tap out. Instead of us all pushing it for as long as we possibly can go, trying to imagine how long the other person can go.
Yeah.
Let's just go so they start falling off like flies. My shoulder hurts from doing it because I think I hit the ground in a weird way.
So I used to do them where you jumped in the air and slammed on the ground, and Kenzie showed
That's
me how
weird.
you.
What are you, Spider-Man? Why would you do it like that?
I
You're
used to be
supposed
Spider-Man.
Okay.
I was the hero that you didn't want but needed. Okay. But here's the thing I just told Case when you were in the bathroom. I don't want to hurt myself before Metallica tonight, so I can't walk to Soldier Field with burpees.
Megan has to be so sick of you that we have to cancel Metallica.
I'm disappointed in myself. I used to be an elite athlete. I mean, I was a pretty good athlete.
You were pretty good.
And this is really.
I believe that you're a big guy. I could see you being decent.
I'm telling you this for real. These Qlympics have made me want to change my life and start getting on a plan.
But you wanted to change your life at the top of the year.
I understand
and then you were
that.
like, yeah, but it's the Super Bowl, remember?
Yeah, and I don't know what's coming that's going to make me change like Metallica at
Well,
Soldier
it's about to be
Field.
football again.
That's the problem. Football season's about to start.
Oh, yeah.
What's funny is at the beginning of summer, Case, I don't know if you heard this conversation. At the beginning of summer, Brian and I were talking. He goes, I really want to get in shape. And I think it was because I was trying to lose all my baby weight, so it came up.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, well, now's a really good time because you want to be outside and you want to do activities. Football's over, basketball's over, all the things that you like eat and drink with. He goes, yeah, no, but there's going to be a lot of barbecues, so I can't. That was his response to me. He can't put in any effort because there are some barbecues.
And listen, I went to a lot of barbecues this summer. And I had some of my own. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to do burpees. I don't even know what's going to happen, but if I tear my knee and I can't walk to Soldier Field tonight for Metallica, it's going to be upsetting.
It's going to be a bummer.
Casey's going to push me in one of those carts that you can get for...
Oh, you mean like a wheelchair?
Well, like a wheelchair.
One of those cars?
No, they've invented something to help people, Brian.
I couldn't think. I'm so hungover from last night. I couldn't think of the name of a wheelchair.
Does Harper have a radio flyer wagon that you could just pull?
Not yet.
Oh, no, bummer.
We got problems. All right, so let's do Gil. I'm going to prepare for the burpees. We'll all prepare. It's the last event of the Qlympics. So coming up here in a second, here's Gil Curtis with your headlines.
This is not headline news. A Transformers G.I. Joe crossover movie is in the works. This means we're a step closer to the ultimate dream, Hungry, Hungry Hot Wheels. There's now an AI necklace that offers companionship. What happened to when sad people in need of a friend just got a cat? A list of states ranked by IQ is out. You'll be shocked which state is last. Unless you think West Virginia is last, then never mind. And a study says brides spend 36 days planning their wedding, which is roughly 36 more days than grooms spend planning their wedding. This is not headline news.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
All right, we are 5 minutes to 9 o'clock. 2 Green Day songs coming up. And listen, the lounge is coming up on Monday. So I don't have to be obvious here that your time is running out. So stay here. The first time of the day, you can hear 2 Green Day songs in a row. You call on the second one. The number's 312-591-8300. 5 minutes away. It's coming up. Your chance to get in the lounge. It's exclusive. It's intimate. It's historic. It'll be the best concert of 2024 right here in our studios. I'm right on that, right? The best concert of 2024?
Absolutely.
I have nothing better to argue. It's the best one.
We always argue about everything. I thought we were going to argue about that.
No, you're exactly right.
There's no
Why
question.
would we argue against that?
And also, you'll get tickets to the Tuesday show with the Smashing Pumpkins and Green Day. So stay here. Do not go anywhere. We're finishing up the Qlympics right now, the last event.
Oh.
And this is the most requested event.
It absolutely is, and probably one of the most tiring ones, which is why we've avoided it like a plague.
We really did everything every day to talk us out of this one.
Yes.
And we've had great events, like the breath holding, like the thumb wrestling, like the 20-yard sprint and the swivel chair sprint. But now we're here. We have to do burpees. It's the last one. Burpees. And this is going to be interesting.
My wrists already hurt just thinking about it.
I'm already exhausted, but let's get right to it because we got to get the Green Day. So we'll all do it at the same time. Whoever just stops will go,
This is like a dropping like flies moment.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I feel it's like drowning pool is appropriate here because you're going to hear bodies hit the floor in just a second.
That's what
It's
you're
gonna
going to
be
hear.
A large thud on the ground.
I'm not sure what it'll sound like at home, but we're going to start it right now. I got to take my headphones off so I can do it because otherwise it's going to be a disaster.
Good. Make sure the Wiggles don't play again.
No, I got a longer version of the Olympic
good.
theme on. All right, here we go. On the count of...
Should we start in a push-up position, everyone?
Can we start standing?
So,
I just want to start standing.
Just so we're on the same page. What?
Wait, can we just start standing? That's like...
I don't care. That's fine. You don't have to beg me. I'm just asking. Are we starting with the jump in the air then?
Yes, you got to do the
So
jump
in the air and then then the plank, the squat into the plank.
So
and
when
then
you get back up to the jump, then it's one, right?
When you stand back up.
Yeah.
When you do a full cycle.
We
one.
can't count the first standing resistance one.
You know what? It doesn't even matter because you're just going till everyone stops. So whatever.
Are we going to call out on the top 1, 2, in case we get ahead of each other? Because you might be faster because
That's a good idea. That's a
Okay.
great idea.
Let's do that. All right, here we go. All right. So I got 1 right now, right?
You have not. You're at 0.
All right. So here
Everyone's
we go.
at 0, and we're starting standing per Brian's request.
The final event of the Qlympics. Burpees. Brian, Kenzie, Case, the producer. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
1,
1, 1, 2,
Oh my God.
3,
2,
4,
2,
3.
5,
3.
6,
Wait, am I at 4?
7.
I didn't jump. 4,
4.
8,
I need a breath.
9,
5.
10,
Oh,
5.
11.
I need
You guys are both
oxygen.
not doing them anymore.
I'm out. I'm out at 5.
He's just been standing there for minutes.
Which side hurts when you're having the heart attack? Is it left? Okay, well, my left side's in pain.
How many did you do?
I blacked out after 4.
Okay, I did 5. Kenzie was at 9.
I was at 11. I was in the middle of the 12, but everyone was just standing there. I didn't think I should keep going.
I think you should keep
Oxygen.
going. just to prove how far you can go.
Wow.
Okay, the Qlympics are done. I think I hurt my wrist.
I think I hurt my heart.
Kenzie gets the gold today.
Yay.
I guess I get a silver?
You get a silver. Absolutely. Case tapped out early.
Why aren't you breathing heavy?
I am breathing heavy.
Doesn't sound like me. It's a different kind of breathing. All right, Kenzie takes the day, Qlympics.
She takes the overall event, too.
Takes the overall event with, how many golds did you get, Kenzie? 1, 2, 3, 4, is it 6?
Then today.
7?
So I think 7 golds.
7 golds out of all the competition. We'll put the board up on Q101.com. I'm going to be honest, I can't count right now.
You look like you're pass out.
That's not good.
We need to play a song.
I'm ready for the pit for Metallica tonight, though.
I know. I'm ready to give away some Green Day passes here in just a second, too.
So here we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. 2 minutes away now from 2 Green Day songs.
Can I make a request?
Yes.
If somebody hears a thump when they're on the phone, it means Case passed out. Please tell us. Please text in. It means he's hit the ground.
Please text in.
Please
Someone
text in.
needs to tag in. All right, so 2 minutes. In 2 minutes, because very short song from Joe, end of beginning. We're going to put in 2 Green Day songs, and it will be your chance.
You sound like you're dying.
Your chance to get in the lounge with Green Day 2 minutes away.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. That's Joe, and here we go. Let's go. So, the lounge, Monday with Q101. Green Day, you can be in it. It's our family room, basically, and you're hanging out with us. You're kicking it, as you will. So, Green Day performing live in our lounge. Historic. I want everybody there. I want
know.
I want
How
all
fun.
y'all here. It'd be wonderful.
Don't you wish we had like House of Blues capacity?
No, that's what makes this special, though. The intimacy.
I know. But House of Blues is still intimate.
It's very. I love it. I love it. So here we go. We're gonna play 2 Green Day songs in a row. The first song, you should just kick it and enjoy it. Just sit back and enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
But like a lot of our listeners say, how am I supposed to enjoy that when I know the next song's coming?
Because it's Green Day and the song's so good.
By the way, just doing the burpee competition. Who checked in here from Maryville? Actually, checked in. This is Tony. How's Brian expecting to beat Billy Corrigan in the Cubs tryouts with an attitude like that? Tapping out of
Fair.
5 burpees. You're right. I appreciate. I know the people in Maryville do burpees way better than I do.
That's what they say about that town.
It's a burpee town, Maryville. So everybody understand what's going on here? I'm gonna
Explain it to me again.
so we're gonna play one
As
Green
if
Day
I
song.
was 5.
Okay.
To quote Michael Scott.
Okay, you come over here.
No. Explain it to me like I'm a Green Day fanatic.
Okay. We're going to play Wake Me Up When September. I'm sorry, we're going to play Dilemma first, the new Green Day.
Oh, now the whole start over.
No, okay.
Oh, God.
We're going to play Dilemma. Wake Me Up When September Ends is going to be the second song.
Yeah.
The second that song starts, you call 312-591-8300. And not a second more.
Mm-hmm.
You enjoy Dilemma. It's a great new song.
And then you may hear us say words in between. And you must hang on to your pants, if you will, for a second until you hear the second song start. Now, when it finishes, don't call then. That's not going to be good.
No.
That's not going to work out for you.
No.
So the second song starts, that's when you can hit us up. Now, if you receive a busy signal, does not mean the phones are broken. It does not mean that.
Yes.
It means many are calling.
Many a folk.
Many of folk would like to see Green Day. It's shocking that this new underground band, not a lot of people know about them, but for some reason, these passes are flying off the shelves. So just hold on. Keep calling back. Busy signal does not mean you've lost either.
No.
So keep calling back.
It's
Because
possible.
you may not get a busy signal.
It's possible
the
to
next time you
get
call.
through or get busy and get through and win. So it's all sponsored by our great friends Goose Island Beer Company, Chicago's Beer and Win Trust, Chicago's Bank. Let's do song number 1. Song number 2 coming up in exactly 3 minutes and 15 seconds with Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
Q101.
It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101. That was the second Green Day song. I can tell because the phones are on fire. Ow! Hot.
Oh, my God. What was that scream?
Ow! Hot. So we have a bunch of people on hold, and this is for the Lounge on Monday. Exclusive Green Day Lounge, intimate. They wanted to do this through us to give it to you. That's what Green Day did, and that's why they came here to us to give it to you. So let's just go through some people here. Tony's checking in from Orland Park. Tony, ahoy, what's going on?
Hey there. It's going great, man. It's going great.
What do you do, Tony?
I'm a therapist and an adjunct psychology professor.
Wow.
Oh, very successful.
Could probably use you sometime after the show to talk to you about some things that are in my head.
Yes. Case, can you save his number?
Yeah.
Thank you.
If you can give me some kind of like buy 9 get 1 free sessions would be great. Like
Maybe.
kind of like Jimmy John's.
Yeah. Is there
Listen,
a reward system we can sign up for?
This is worth it for you. If you set up a reward system with it, like he needs a lot of therapy, so he'll still come up on top.
We can do a punch card system. We can.
Yes.
Thank you, Tony.
Oh, I missed the punch card. Apps ruined the punch card. Tony, I also heard from Case before we picked you up that you played in a Green Day cover band in high school.
We did, dude. We played Green Day cover bands. All of our songs were inspired by Green Day, dude. Yeah.
All right.
What was the name of it?
It was called Wabasha, actually, for anyone that's listening out there that knows it.
I like it.
Still got a SoundCloud page out there. Maybe people can find your music.
Something. But, dude, this is like 2010 before the internet was what it was today. Yeah.
Got it. Well, listen, not because you offered the punch card therapy sessions, but I'm telling you, you are caller 10 and you're going in the lounge, baby.
Holy cow, man. Oh, my gosh. My heart is pumping right now. We are so hyped. Thank you, guys. This is killer.
So happy for you. You will be in the lounge, okay? You'll be in the lounge for Green Day, and you'll also get to go to the show at Wrigley Field with Smashing Pumpkins and Rancid on Tuesday night.
No way, dude. This is
Way,
killer.
bro. Way.
This is the kind of therapist I want. He's hyped. It's gonna hype me up. I feel good about myself after that session.
So happy for you, Tony. Hang on for 1 second. Kate's going to get your information. Now, remember, today at noon, Lauren has another chance, okay? I know people are disappointed when you don't win, and we should be happy for Tony, okay? That's good mental health right
Yeah,
there.
it's good mental health.
Be happy for Tony. So Lauren at noon, Brian Phillips at 3 p.m. Those are the ones you want to put in your phone right now for today. Noon and 3 p.m. Next chance to win the Green Days on Q101. Sponsored by our great friends Goose Island Beer Company, Chicago's beer, and Wintrust, Chicago's bank.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101. What a week. And it made us feel really good to take care of a lot of people, getting them in the Green Day Lounge. Now, it's not a lot of people because it's a very small setting, an intimate setting. On Monday, it will happen. Keep listening today. So just a couple hours away, 2 hours, Lauren at noon will have your next opportunity for Green Days at Q101. Getting in the lounge for Green Day on Monday, and you'll also get to the show at Wrigley Field on Tuesday. And also, Brian Phillips will have his chance or your chance at 3 p.m. today. Noon, 3 p.m. Remember those times. All right, let's get to your takeaways here. Case, what do you got?
Sean of the 219 checked in and said, I still don't know who shot the gun in this week's head-to-headline story.
Oh, my God. We're doing a follow-up. We're going to recap and try to get to that.
Journalists don't like talking to me. I ask questions. They don't like getting back to me.
Well, you seem like somebody that's probably trying to get them some way, like, catch them in a lie.
Like Paul Walker in Fast and Furious.
Exactly
being
right.
an undercover cop.
I think they know that we're going to talk about it on the radio. They're like, oh, keep this to yourself. It's not going to happen.
No one's going to notice I mentioned the story that some guy walked in with a gun and shot at the stealing and then left. And there's you'll find out about that on the podcast if you're not understanding what's happening. Kenzie, what do you got?
Double features, Mike. Takeaway, Brian got his Ukrainian baby from Wayfair.
What a deal. It was an incredible deal.
And it came built already?
Yeah, put together.
No assembly required?
Oh, finally, Rob checked in. My takeaway from the week, Kenzie has an annual Amazon budget of $43,000. Like Tiffany Henyard. Case, what do you got on the podcast?
Yeah, so we have a huge update from Dalton. Tiffany Henyard, the corrupt mayor who's been there, they've called in Lori Lightfoot. Yes, that Lori Lightfoot to straighten things out. And we have a huge update in Dalton on the Brian and Kenzie podcast today. We had a hilarious conversation with comedian Chad Daniels this morning. That is just about to go up. And, of course, my review of The Fast and the Furious. That was my classic movie this week. Brian and I have differing opinions on this movie, and I hope that somebody can listen to that and then explain to me what NOS is.
Also, I want to remind you for the weekend, a good little motto for the weekend. A win is a win, whether it's an inch or a mile.
And you live your life a quarter mile at a time, and you once
On the
beat a
edge.
guy. You once beat a guy with a wrench so bad you can't move your shoulder.
A guy who told us that he had a 2-hour nap yesterday. Lives his life 1/4 mile at a time.
I fantasize about beating a guy to be a janitor.
You beat him up so bad he had to take the bus to work. Think about how awful that is, Brian.
Oh, boy, you got to hear that review of The Fast and the Furious. Want to remind you again, so tomorrow morning, 8 to 10, it's throwbacks of the show, so best moments of the week. And Monday morning, 6 o'clock, the golden ticket starts with us. 6 a.m., that hour. Be here with us. You can be a part of whatever Q101 does for an entire year for free.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.